Hello everybody, I'm in a storm here, and welcome back to Stellaris. In the last episode, we had another episode of relative peace. We were able to get our exploration done, construction done, we were working on expanding the wormhole network, all kinds of good things there. But again, just kind of getting by. We are also working on colonizing a new planet that has some pre-sentience on it that we're going to work on uplifting. Got a lot of tile blockers to clear out of here, but you know, that's no big deal. We also worked on getting a lot of upgrades on our planets done where we can. We didn't want to spend any influence, so we're holding off on that. One of our enlightened satellites became a vanguard state, so that's helping out our influence here. And we're hoping that the others are going to be flipping over soon. And so we're kind of looking for some things to do. Now, I had some good suggestions. I got one suggestion from Princess Stabity, who is one of the individuals responsible for development of the Asari mod that I'm currently using. And she was suggesting that we go ahead and try and fight the automated dreadnought, because we've got some significant upgrades to our ships in terms of their weaponry and defenses, so we might be able to handle it. I responded to her comment saying, you know, I was looking, you know, I wanted to get some more ships first, but I actually have some ideas about that now that I've fired up the game and thought about it a little bit. So we might actually try that here. I also had another suggestion from another viewer. I don't recall the name off the top of my head at the moment. Sorry. Where they suggested that we could run some humiliation wars to get some influence, because we need the influence for the ring world, and that's also not a bad idea. And I was thinking that the Confederacy of Kel-Azak would be a good target for that. They are roughly equivalent in fleet power. They're inferior in technology. They are in a federation with the Sosa commonality, but these guys are pretty much worthless, so I'm not worried about them. So we might think about doing that sometime soon to improve my influence. We also have the Imperium of Tiat down here, who also we might be able to humiliate them. They're pathetic. They're fanatic xenophobes. They might be worth more vassalizing. Kel-Azak, militarist, spiritualists. Yeah, we'll have to see. We might think about that. We got the Tassoon hegemony here, who's also their collectivist fanatic spiritualists, evangelizing zealots, who don't like us much either. And they're just, you know, they have no chance if we decide to engage them militarily. So that's some things to think about. Now, what we're going to do right away here is we are actually at maximum minerals, and we are 3,000 over the cap we need to build the ring world. So we actually have a little bit of room to work. So what I might do is... Oh, you need to build some stuff. Is go ahead and actually queue up some more ships. I need some more battleships of the Averi class. And let's see, which cruisers would I want? These guys are heavy artillery cruisers. These guys are the more versatile in terms of weaponry. Let's go with these guys. Boom. We have 301 over the 30,000, so we could probably put a Corvette in there. Let's go with a torpedo boat. So we'll build some of those. Now, let's just unpause it. Let's get it rolling. So what I was thinking is I'm going to take my military fleet here. And I'm actually going to move it into that system. And it's going to take a little bit of time here. Now, here's the thing. What I'll probably need to do is actually get a construction ship and build a wormhole station. Well, maybe not you. You actually stay there for a moment. Where do we have a better construction ship? You... I see, it really doesn't matter. You fly over here. Build a wormhole station. So that'll allow us to basically directly jump from this system to this system, where the automated dreadnought is. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn on this take point. See if we can bring some allied fleets over with us. If I can bring some allied fleets over, we might have the firepower that I need to take down that automated dreadnought. Now... do we still have trade deals? Research agreement.
Complete.
Yes. Well, their technology is equivalent, but their fleet power is pathetic. They need to build some more ships. Well, compared to us, we're a fairly large empire, so... Alright, we've got 4 more months until that colony is established, then we need to take a look at it. What are we doing for research? I have 44 months for the living metal, 30 months for the Gaia creation, 20 months for the new reactors. I've only got 150 influence that we need, so it should be alright. 1131. We have another month to tick, and we'll probably have enough to queue up another battleship. Those are my transport fleets. Okay, 20 days till they jump.
Construction complete.
Alright. 45% through construction. No, we need to hand out any orders to sign ships. No. They're all good. And just because I like to keep an eye on it. Terraforming progress. A little over half. 3,400 days. Coming along.
System survey complete.
System survey complete. Good. Now, while we're kind of waiting for things here, there is one thing I did want to discuss here. Oh, guys have arrived. Let me turn this on and see if anybody starts showing up. Is kind of the future of this series. and what we're going to want to do here. There are victory conditions in the game, so we could try to go for them. Maybe not. I definitely do want to take down several of these guardians, because I think that'd be cool, like taking down the Ether Drake, taking down the, what was the other thing called? The Wraith? It was kicking around here somewhere. The Hiver Nest is over there. Wasn't that Wraith kicking around somewhere? Space Amoebas, no. I had to figure out where it was. That's one thing, because, and why we need to think about that is that the 1.5 patch and the new DLC are in development. There's no release date for it yet, but I've been reading through the dev diaries on it, and then, there's a lot of significant changes that are coming in that upgrade, and a lot of things I actually want to try out. So there's going to be a lot of pressure to try to, well, because it's not going to be a save game compatible, almost certainly, to start a new game using the new DLC. So we definitely aren't going to like stop in the middle of anything. We'll try to get ourselves to a good stopping point once that comes out. But I'd like to at least, try out a few things. I'm hoping that there's going to be a crisis here at some point, that something's going to show up. We'll have something to do there, but we shall see how it goes. I've enjoyed the series so far, but cool new features in new DLC. There's always an incentive to start new, so. Alright, I wonder if anybody's going to show up, because I don't know if they'll actually show up if we're not at war with anything. So I have to give it a little bit of time to see if anybody's going to show up. I can always declare the humiliation war. That would encourage people to show up.
System survey complete.
Rally points, transport ships. Is there anything else? So I need like one big fleet, one or two big fleets from allies to show up. Now, how goes my own construction of ships? Oh, we're at max again. 32. We were at 33,000 at one point. Build us another battleship. Give me a couple of destroyers.
System survey complete.
System survey complete.
System
all right.
survey complete.
This is done. The spaceport surface. All right, planet summary. They're fine. Construction of a basic science lab. Let's start getting some tile blockers cleared. Yeah, I know I'm spending on some minerals. We need to actually clear this stuff. Let's queue up all these. There we go. Now, I should go to my species tab. They were the Hantak. Okay, so species. Let's slide through here. Hantak. Uplift them. What do they got already? The proles. Shown in electrical pursuits in favor of physical labor. Okay, so they're good miners. So it wouldn't make any sense to give them any kind of intellectual traits like natural sociologists, natural engineers. No. Intelligent. Industrious. We can give them industrious. Number of pops. It's going to cost us 6,500. Society research. Do you want to keep them as Arctic preference? Yeah, I think so. Let's go ahead and uplift them. Do it.
Situation log updated.
Alright, we are going to begin. Finishes in 10 months. And in that case, we probably want to go ahead and see if there's anybody else. Any other pre-sentients that are in my territory.
System survey complete.
No, they're well outside. What do we got here? Modrakkian. Getting well outside of our territory. Nicotostrian. We're in someone else's territory. I don't know what we can do about that. We have the Paneans. Getting in someone else's territory. We have the Putavrak. Again, they're in open space. Means a lot of influence. Try to expand there. The Chimid. Again, they're in the Grand Duchy of Shar's territory. Kinlasian? Something like that. Alright, well outside of our territory, again, a lot of influence would be required. Rochoid. Tomb World preference. Well outside of our territory. I would love to have those guys. It would take, yeah, 633 influence to colonize that planet. Anybody else presentient? Snakeoids. Not anywhere close. I probably shouldn't be paused. And these guys, the Zen Gaogui. Oh, they're in someone else's territory as well. Okay. So that's all the pre-ascensions that we actually have access to. Byakan Confederacy and the United Byakan Autocracy. Oh, is that a civil war?
Construction complete.
It appears to be a civil war. Where? Yep. Definitely a civil war. Have any allies shown up to reinforce me? I don't think so. Doesn't look like it. Well, if that isn't gonna work, then I have different ideas. I have a different plan here. Let's bring my transport fleet here. Come on, transport fleet. Move there. There we are. So let's go ahead and declare war. Alright, we built that new battleship. Where is it? Ah, there. It's on its way over. So let's go ahead and declare this humiliation war. Declare war to humiliate them. Gain 100 influence. War score cost is only 10. Everybody's in favor. Confirm it. Let everybody vote. There we go. Okay, so primary fleet, we're going to keep them together. You can head straight for Kelazak. It'll take 2 jumps. I don't see why not. And again, we are encouraging everybody. We're taking point. So allies should show up. I mean, 10 war score is nothing. It shouldn't take that much. Yep, see, now they're coming. We actually have to be at war in order for that to work. Well, it was worth a shot. I don't want to risk the amount of damage that would be inflicted on my fleet in the middle of a war. Five days till they jump. Scientists Fun Uni has leveled up. Good. Anything else I need to worry about? These guys. I should probably do... Oh, they're still presentient. I can't build anything under them. 8 months. So the uplift is complete. First fleet. The third armada. $20 days. Hopefully we'll get another large-ish fleet.
System survey complete.
Why are you not moving to join? Oh, because that says a rally point. Well, I'm going to order you to join in.
System survey complete.
Two days. 1 day.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Hostile fleet engaged. Let's see, what kind of hostile fleet are we looking at? Well, nothing. Just their stations. So where is their primary fleet? There it is. Yep, they definitely do have equivalent fleet power. So I'm definitely hoping some more reinforcements arrive. $4,900.
Construction complete.
I'm hoping is that laying siege to their homeworld is going to be enough. We already have 6%
System survey
that we got
complete.
from blockading the Sosa
System
commonality.
survey complete.
Oh, interesting. Does Sosa commonality have another? Ah, they do. So allies are blockading that planet. Good. Very good. I should probably think about smashing their fleet. Oh, well, speaking of. Engage their fleet. This is going to be a pretty big battle. We out-tech them, though.
Hostile fleet engaged.
They appear to use kinetic weapons as well.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Alright, we're launching missiles. There go our mobile suits. It does seem that the destroyers take the worst of it almost immediately. Because my destroyers are just getting wrecked. And so are theirs. I do have some more minerals. So... let's see, we got 2,000. Three. Let's get some more destroyers built. We're starting to lose some cruisers. Definitely could use some reinforcements. Look at all my mobile suits. Just wrecking their battleships. Ooh, the missiles are finding their targets. Hulls dropping. There goes another one. They're down to primarily just their cruisers and battleships now. There it goes. There goes another one. There's the swarmer missiles. There's a cruiser. There's one of my corvettes. Swarmers are smashing into that cruiser. There it goes, it's down. We still have the advantage here, but they're giving pretty good. We need more cruisers, I guess. Let's build another cruiser. We need a lot of replacements. Now that we have the stockpile I need, that, you know, we are going to be swelling the size of this fleet. I want to see what the result of this battle is going to be. Alright, they're down below 9. We still have 19. Yep, it is definitely snowballing in my favor. comes all the swarmers. There goes a cruiser. They apparently do not have very effective point defense because most of my missiles are making it through. And my mobile suits seem to be, you know, operating with impunity as well. Well, to wreck their transport ships as well. We've got to take out their actual warships first. Oop, there goes that battleship.
System survey complete. System survey complete.
Down to 19 or 16.9. 15.
Situation log updated.
Oh, there goes their fleet. Alright, what do we lose? Lost 13 cruisers, 22 destroyers, 36 corvettes, and 4 battleships. Point defense targets killed. None. They didn't fire any missiles at me. Strike craft killed. None. They didn't use any strike craft. They killed 7 of my mobile suits. They inflicted a lot more kinetic weapon damage, but we inflicted a lot more energy weapon damage and a lot more missile damage. Hit ratio is better. Evasion's better. Good. %. Need at least 20 war score to make demands. Okay. Which will happen here momentarily. But we are actually long here. Oh, they brought in another fleet. And it appears to be running. I don't know where my allies are. That's for sure. Here comes some reinforcements. Alright, well, we will end the episode here as my fleet begins preparing to engage this enemy force here. Hopefully that will go well. It should. And we'll see how this goes when we come back. Looks like we're going to need some rebuilding, but that's okay. Actually, 13... 32... What did we lose? We lost... tons of corvettes. So, could I say... I have like another, like, construction world? No. That should be good. Alright, yep. So we will end it there and finish this when we come back. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment. And I will see you next time.